and welcome to Graphic Online News in Brief. In the headlines, Parliament's Appointments Committee vets 4 Deputy Ministerial nominees. Diabetes Initiative to support diabetic children and the aged launched. U.S. Ambassador to Ghana Stephanie Sullivan visits Graphic. Another group of illegal miners trapped in flooded mine feared dead in the Upper East region. Prophetess who instructed father to kill toddler arrested. And Dancehall musician Shatta Wale in rare apology as he begs for forgiveness. Details follow shortly. News in Brief is brought to you by.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
And now the news in brief. Parliament's Appointment Committee on Wednesday began vetting potential deputy ministers nominated by President Akufo-Addo. 4 nominees made the first day appearance before the vetting committee.
The nominees to face the committee include Minister of State Designate for Finance, Charles Edubuahin, Lands and Natural Resources Deputy Ministerial nominee, Benito Usubio, and the duo of Augustine Collins-Intim and Osei Bonsu Amwa, Deputy Minister nominees for the Ministry of Local Government. Each nominee told the committee how they intend to assist their substantive ministers in their respective ministries.
At the Finance Ministry, we've been so involved in doing our work and meeting the challenges that we have maybe slipped on the communication and the PR side of it. And because of that, we are actively looking to engage somebody who is very familiar with matters of finance as well as communications to assist us in being able to disseminate the message better. And be a little more proactive. I think you also will see that more recently we've been a little more actively engaged when it came to the development bank and so forth and so on in communicating, and even with response to the Fix the Country agenda.
This second fight against illegal mining is going on with some of these measures that were put in place, with additions. The most important one that I feel is happening now is to do with stakeholder engagement and educating. That is education and educating the people who are involved or were involved in Galamsey. Currently, the buy-in of the entire National House of Chiefs have been sought. We've been to meet all our paramount chiefs. We have even started town hall meetings. One has been done in Takwa and another one has been done in Kumasi. We intend to reciprocate it across the country. And also, we are going to expand and increase the number of community mining schemes.
The Ministry of Health and Novo Nordisk, a Danish healthcare company, have launched an initiative to provide accessible and affordable diabetes care for children and the aged. Known as iCare, the initiative will mainly undertake the changing diabetes in children and the insulin for seniors programs, focusing on building the capacities of health professionals and ensuring access to diabetes treatment.
A memorandum of understanding between the Ministry of Health and Novo Nordisk was signed in Accra on Wednesday, 2nd June, to officially undertake the programs. The CDIC program is aimed at reaching 1,500 children with type A diabetes within 5 years, while the senior program will also provide holistic diabetes care for 4,000 diabetic patients aged 60 years and above for 3 years. The Minister of Health, Kweku Agyeman-Manu, speaking at the launch, expressed the ministry's commitment to partner the private sector to improve diabetes care in the country.
In recognition of the impact of non-communicable diseases on public health, the Minister of Health has actually started initiating activities going on to tackle diabetes, including diabetes in children. The non-communicable diseases policy that has been developed is currently with Cabinet. It prioritizes health promotion and early detection and health system strengthening, as well as support to children with diabetes. The iCare initiative has the ambition to accelerate access to treatment for patients living with diabetes by leveraging 4 key areas, as has been demonstrated: capacity, affordability, reach, and empowerment to help patients defeat diabetes.
The U.S. Ambassador to Ghana, Stephanie Sullivan, on Wednesday visited the Graphic Communications Group Limited to get first-hand information on the operations of the company. She was welcomed by the editor of the Daily Graphic, Kobi Asma, who introduced her to members of the editorial conference. She also visited the graphic press to see the newspaper production process. Ambassador Sullivan, at the end of the brief tour, said she was excited to see where all the magic happens.
Doreen Hammond, she is the editor, Mirror.
Okay.
You know, the Mirror is our family newspaper.
On Saturday.
On Saturday, yeah. That's right. Exactly.
Very interesting.
Exactly.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
And then the lady there is Kate Baba Hudson. She's also the editor, Junior Graphic.
Oh, okay.
And you know, the whole idea. Yeah. So with the Junior Graphic, the whole idea is to catch them young.
It's very exciting to come and see where the magic happens and where you're working hard to help inform the citizenry with responsible, factual information. So, Aiko, for all you do. And it's a pleasure to be here. Kobe, thank you so much.
A number of suspected illegal miners are feared dead in a mining pit at Moabok in the Upper East region. They are suspected to be trapped inside the pit since Monday, May 31, after a downpour flooded the mining pit.
A joint rescue operation by personnel from the National Disaster Management Organization, the Ghana National Fire Service, and the Ghana Police Service is underway. The Public Affairs Officer of the Upper East Regional Police Command, ASP David Fianku Oche, who confirmed the incident on Wednesday, 2nd June, says the suspected illegal miners got trapped following a downpour which flooded the mining pit where they were allegedly engaged in their illegal mining activities. He says 6 of the suspected illegal miners managed to come out alive from the pit before disaster struck.
The police have arrested a woman described as the Prophetess who allegedly instigated a father to bury his disabled child alive at Breman Brakwa in the central region. Prophetess Ama Nkansa is alleged to have instructed Yao Adobao, the father, to bury his 18-month-old physically challenged child or risk giving birth to more disabled children.
The 64-year-old Ama Nkansa is the presiding prophetess of Christ First Word Church International, located at Gumwa Esiem. She had gone into hiding since the heinous crime became public. However, opinion leaders at her hideout at Gumwa Ejumako on 1st June 2021 arrested her and handed her over to the police at Bremai Esukuma. She has been detained to assist in investigation.
And in our final story, dancehall artist Shatta Wale has rendered a public apology to the project manager at Oswald Investment Limited, Kenneth Akwa, after the musician allegedly instructed some persons to physically assault him and some of his workers. In a video that has gone viral on social media, the usually hyper and hard-talking Shatta appears subdued as he begs for forgiveness from Mr. Akwa. Shatta had previously denied the assault allegations, which has since been reported to the police at East Legon. Mr. Akwa had also threatened to take legal actions against Shatta Wale if he fails to apologize publicly.
The man in question is my dad, is my friend. This is somebody that, you know, I always wanted to meet, but it's so unfortunate, you know, things had to happen this way. But I also want to say sorry to Kennedy, you know, for everything that happened. I believe we also find a place in his heart to forgive me, because it's Ghana and we are one people. That's how we need to live. And anything that has happened, I believe God takes care of the rest. So all the bloggers too that are saying I'm giving some contractor 4 million Ghana cedi, I believe you guys should really stop circulating, you know, false news. And you know, I'm not giving nobody 4 million Ghana cedi or $4 million. I just want us to, you know, live in peace and live in harmony. And I thank everybody, and you Anybody that I've hurt, I just want to say I'm sorry, and that's it.
Thank you for watching. We will see you again tomorrow with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at GraphicGH. I am Juliet Echa Safo.
Subscribe now.